Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lilac Moon Artist, and today we are going to do the oil painting version of this drawing that we did last time, and these are the references that we used last time. So let's start with the base. As a little bit of a backstory while I'm painting, I have to explain a little bit the backstory to this painting. If you kind of know me, you will know that I'm from Bulgaria, and my main focus of inspiration for this painting was my actual country. We have this day that we celebrate, which is called Tsetnitsa. This year is the 24th of March, and we celebrate people that are called or have similar names to flowers, such as peonies, roses, and all of that kind of names. And in every country we use different flowers for those names. So we celebrate these people, but it also is the same day that we start the recollection of flowers in our country. And if you know, or you maybe don't know this, but Bulgaria is the main exporter of rose products in the European Union. We have rose foods, we have beauty products, and we have a lot of things that we make with roses, so we are kind of called the rose country. That's kind of the main reason why it is such a big thing for us in this state, because we get a lot of products and a lot of flowers. And with this recollection, we are actually celebrating as well all of the people that have flower names as well. Like, for example, my own mother and my grandfather, which celebrates their saints' day on this date. It is also not a really specific date. Every year it varies depending on the weather and all of that stuff, and when the flowers will bloom. But it's usually just an estimation of when it will happen. As well, it is a really big deal. For example, here when you're seeing me paint this t-shirt, last time I didn't really look at references of traditional clothing, and my aunt was really angry at me. She said, "Why are you painting them like that if they don't even exist?" I was going off of our traditional clothes and stuff that we use for tables, because that's the main ones that I had access to as I don't live in my country. But it turns out that it is really important to know it. My aunt gave me a whole explanation of why it's really important to know a lot of different traditional clothes. And this one, I believe, is from the more western part of Bulgaria. I'm not sure from where it is. I just looked at pictures. I'm going to be real, I just looked at pictures. But that doesn't matter for this painting. What matters is that my aunt will not scold me again. And here you can see, talking a little bit more about the painting, how I'm making all of the different details. This time I didn't want you to look at the whole painting, but rather at some details that I put in, so I don't have a camera in my face 24/7 while I'm doing the painting. And I can show you the little details and how I do. For example, here are some roses. I later ended up fixing a lot of them because I didn't quite like them. And also, this painting is kind of like the counterpart of my female version that I didn't record, because while the girls are kind of celebrating and all of that stuff, because we actually celebrate this day with concerts and a lot of things, this is kind of like the more working counterpart, where it's before that, and there's the recollection of flowers. And here you can see some petals inside of the basket, which turned out really good. I didn't expect it to turn that good. and he's kind of more like a working, calmer version, while the girls are kind of like a more cheerful version of the painting. But they complement each other really good because it's kind of like before and after the recollection of flowers. So it is really pretty. Here I'm fixing some of the stuff, so you can see how I'm fixing some flowers so they can have more of that fluffy look that I was looking for. And this guy, I really like how he turned out. I like the t-shirt, that's the main thing that I like, because I do actually use the references this time. I like his face, even though I don't really like how I did his nose a little bit, but that's fine. Here I'm putting some flowers more on the background, and I later fixed the background like that dark green right over here. And here I'm putting it into a frame after varnishing it. That's how I put all of my paintings. But the thing is, after I used this tape, I realized that it wasn't going to be strong enough. So I put the typical tape that you use for packages, and this is the end result. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!